reverse breathing. I teach this in stages for people. Kirby hit on all of them, but I'm just going to slow it down for you a little bit so you can practice the mechanics, and then we'll do a little practice. So reverse breathing, obviously your breath, mechanically, physiologically, with gravity, you're going to pull in through your nose or mouth and push down on the diaphragm. That's just what happens. Your lungs fill up. The energy of the breath, however, is what you want to focus on for the reverse breathing. So there's a lot of reasons why, but the main thing is you want to think of pulling the energy from your core, from your sacral area or pelvic floor, up the spine. So if you think of the body as a temple, like Jackie's been teaching, the temple, the progression of going into the temple starts at the gate, the bottom, and then it comes up through the crown of the head. So all those energy centers are to be aligned and energized, and they're supposed to work together, right? So the energy of the breath is going to create that life force energy, literally adding electrons to the electromagnetic field in the spinal fluid when you reverse breathe. So you're thinking the air comes in, but your other part of you is thinking of the energy of the breath coming up the spine. And the easiest way to start this before we get to creating that energy ball is to pull from the pelvic floor. So you just tighten the muscles. You tighten the ab muscles, the weave of all these muscles around the abdominal area and around the hips, the life force, the place where we make the life. So you're pulling that energy up past the sacrum, up towards the xiphoid process area, through the heart, through basically where the throat and the base of the skull, right here in the middle of the neck, go, into the pineal gland, which is like the third eye, out to the crown of the head, which in a baby, when it's born, is open. Doesn't form for a while, all the way closed. And the closure is actually sutured. It's a bones that come together like this. It moves. The tailbone similarly has these suture-like looking connections. Not the tailbone, the sacrum. So both the sacrum and the skull move. They're supposed to move a little when you breathe. That's that physiological component of the breath hitting the spiritual, the energy of the breath, okay? So that's probably more information you need, but it is fascinating. So as the air comes in and you push it down on the diaphragm, at the same time you're pulling the energy up the spine, crown of the head, and then back down. And of course, Kirby and his team made an incredible video for you to visualize that, which I'll link below as well, to see the reverse breath energy, what the breathing itself, the cellular level and the spiritual level, the energy level of your body is doing this, but your physiological level is doing the opposite. Okay, so emptying your lungs, crown is tall, shoulders are wide. Relax first, emptying the lungs, and then tightening the pelvic floor, tightening the abdomen, breathing in through the nose, pulling the energy up, 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 and then releasing it back down, relaxing all the muscles. Again, breathing in, tightening, tightening. Air comes all the way through and goes right back down. And we breathe it back in again. Pulling it up the spine, this doesn't move, the face doesn't tighten, let the air go, relax everything. Keep a little gentle smile on your eyes, pulling the energy of the breath up as you inhale, tightening the pelvic floor and the abdominals, and then releasing that out. One more time, tightening. Air goes all the way up and releases back out. And it's a continuous, non-stop flow. And then you can keep going while I'm talking if you like. And then you may have been in 5DP where Kirby talked about cycling that energy faster and faster, creating a bigger, stronger electromagnetic field, energy field. But right now, as you begin, this is a great way to kind of get your energy aligned, if you will, and start to concentrate that life force energy, chi energy, prana energy, so that you can use it as the temple master, the body temple master, for specific purposes. So we're going to do 2 more together. Relax. Check in. If you're not familiar, you start to tense. Make sure you're sitting. You can do the standing, but you're sitting or laying down with your legs up. Release all the air, collarbone wide, spine is long. Inhaling, tightening, tightening, pulling that energy of the breath all the way up through the crown of the head and release. And then again, tightening from the down at the lowest point through the sacrum, up through the core, to the heart, to the neck, the third eye, through the crown, and release. Let's do one more. Release everything, and then tightening, pulling the energy of the breath up, up. Stay tight, then release. Keep going with that. Pause the video. Let me know how it goes.